Greetings everyone. I hope that everyone is having a really productive and energetic day today. We had started with parts of speech the other day and we got to know that there are total 9 parts of speech. We had started with the first one, that is noun. We have already taken the introduction of that noun, and we have started with the types of noun. We had discussed and understood what are common nouns and proper noun, and what are countable and uncountable noun in a video. The link of that video has been given in the description. Today we are going to understand what are concrete or what are abstract nouns, and we are also going to see what are collective nouns and generic noun, and we are also going to understand the difference of these nouns as well. So let's start. So what do you see over here? You can see some nouns over here, like for example you see freedom, sadness, permission, a dog, a bowl, or an ice cream cone. What are the difference between these these type of nouns? I have separated them with the bullets. So in the first bullet you can see the name or the nouns of some things which you cannot touch or see. Like you cannot see freedom, you cannot touch freedom, you cannot like touch sadness, you cannot touch permission. These are the nouns of those concepts which don't have physical aspect of being. Like आप physically उनको ना तो देख सकते हो, आप freedom को physically देख नहीं सकते. Sadness आपको face के ऊपर किसी के नजर आ सकती है, but it does not have an independent physical presence. And same is the case with the permission. So these are the nouns of the things which you cannot physically touch, but you can touch dog, you can touch a ball, or you can touch an ice cream cone. So these are the nouns of the things you can physically touch. So in the first case, these are the nouns, and in the second case, these are also the nouns. Difference between these nouns are that of having a physical aspect. The first types of noun don't have physical aspect, but the second types of noun have physical type of aspect. So the first type of noun is the type, or we can also say these are the abstract nouns, and the nouns which have physical aspects, these nouns are the concrete nouns. Okay, so concrete nouns. Concrete nouns refers to physical objects, places, or individual, things or people that can be observed with the senses, such as apple. You can touch it, you can see it, you can taste it. So you can basically check its presence with the help of your 5 senses. Then hill, zebra, etc. Abstract nouns, these are the nouns which refers to the concepts, ideas, feelings, and processes that cannot be physically located. For example, grammar, justice, sadness, relaxation, intelligence, thinking process, peace, etc. etc. So what can be concrete noun? Animal names can be concrete noun. Places names can be concrete noun. People can be concrete noun. People such as teacher, students, doctor, lawyer, mother, father, sister, brother, etc. And objects like book, table, chair, laptop, car, etc. can be the concrete nouns. What are abstract nouns? Abstract nouns are the names of ideas, concepts, qualities that cannot be seen, or the concepts which we can not hear, touch, taste, or smell. For example, liberty, anger, freedom, love, generosity, charity, democracy, etc. Okay, now start with the collective nouns and generic nouns. So what are generic nouns? Generic nouns actually the names which we use to refer to a whole class of things or people or places, etc. For example, books, car, chair, animal, fruit, or food. But these nouns can be further classified into subclasses. For example, in the case of fruit, you can, like, there are a lot of fruits come under this heading, like there are bananas, there are oranges, there are grapes, there are pineapples, etc. etc. In the case of food, there are so many types of food. There are Indian foods, there are Pakistani foods, American food, Italian food, pizzas, etc. etc. So in the case of car, they can also be further classified into subclasses, like for example, Honda or Corolla or Suzuki, etc. And so a generic noun is a noun that is used to refer to a whole class of things or people or places, etc. They can be plural or singular, and they may appear with a definite article or indefinite article or no article at all. I have already made videos on article and on articles like definite article and indefinite article. The link of those videos has been given in the description. Now come towards the collective noun. Collective noun is actually also the name of a group of people or thing such as team, band or herd. But collective noun actually refer to one particular group, like a bunch of banana. Like banana is a fruit, and fruit is a generic name which has been divided into further subclasses like class of banana, class of apples, class of oranges, class of grapes, etc. But when we are talking about collective nouns actually refer to only one group. Like for example, it is that collective noun I use for one particular fruit like bunch of banana, or one particular animal like herd for sheep, herd of sheep, or jury for the people who are sitting in the court and observing the whole process of the trial, and then finally they are going to give their verdict. So they are one single group who are sitting in a court and doing all those things. So collective noun is the name which we use to refer to a group of people or thing such as team, band or herd. A collective noun can also be a proper noun. For example, the name of a specific company, like for example Unilever or Nestle, they are the name of company. Or if in case of, for example, some TV channel like Hum TV or HBO or CNN, etc. So that is the name of one specific company. A lot of people work over there, but all those people are basically representing one same company, and we are referring to those people collectively as with the name of that company, whatever the name of the company. Usually the things described as a collective noun function as a unit. That is why they are treated as a singular noun. Generic noun can be plural or singular, but collective noun are treated as a singular noun. So let's see some differences. What are the differences between the generic noun? Generic noun are used to talk about a class of thing which can then be described in some detail or divided into other groups using other nouns. For example, fruit, like we have already discussed, fruit can be classified into bananas, apples, oranges, etc. Or tools can be classified into hammer, chisel or screwdriver, etc. etc. And a collective noun, it refers to things that form a group. For example, a bunch of banana. Now banana is in the class of fruit, like we have already discussed, but here it like a lot of bananas, like maybe there are a dozen bananas, so those dozen banana are called a bunch of bananas. Or maybe there are 5 or 6 bananas, so the group of those 5 or 6 bananas is called a bunch of banana. Similarly, a herd of sheep, like there are like maybe 10, 12, 15, 16 sheep, so all those sheep are collectively are being called a herd of sheep or a flock of geese, etc. I hope that you have understood it. Now, if you have any question, or if you want to ask something, or if you want me to make video on some of the topics which you like to understand, just let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bye.